What's up, soldiers? My name is GregFPS, the Zombies Extraordinaire, and welcome back to another Call of Duty Zombies Top 10. For today, guys, we're going to be doing the top 10 shotguns in Call of Duty Zombies history. Now, I got a couple answers from Infinite Warfare as well as Advanced Warfare Exo Zombies, so I'm going to include those on the list, but this is the last bit list I'm making before Black Ops 4 that includes other games besides Treyarch Zombies. Just keep that in mind. I know a lot of you guys have been asking. This is the last one. I just got a PS4 Pro and I simply didn't install the other games on it yet, so I'm just going to keep it with Treyarch Zombies from now on leading up to Black Ops 4. If you guys go on to enjoy the video, please drop a like and subscribe if you're new. And I'm currently selling Zombies Extraordinaire shirts, so if you want to pick one up and support me, that would be greatly appreciated. So without further ado, let's get right into the list. Coming in at the number 10 spot is going to be the Reaver. Now, you can buy this weapon off the wall on Rave in the Redwoods and Shaolin Shuffle, or you can get it from the box on Spaceland, Attack of the Radioactive Thing, and Beast from Beyond. Now, the really good thing about the Reaver is it only costs 1,000 points, which is super good, especially when you're paying director's cut. It's literally like you're getting this weapon for free anyways. It's really good. Now, I'm using the Smart Shot sight on it, and that just makes every single shotgun completely OP. Now, to me, I always bought this shotgun because I thought it was really good for killing the Rat King on Shaolin Shuffle, and that's primarily why I played this map for the gameplay. Now, I just think it's a really good shotgun, and honestly, I really did enjoy Infinite Warfare Zombies a lot. I know a lot of people say that they love Treyarch, and I do too, but Infinite Warfare was a good game. But overall, this was my favorite shotgun from the game, and it comes in at the number 10 spot because some of you guys voted for it. Coming in at the number 9 spot is going to be the Spaz 12 from Black Ops 1. This is not to be confused with the Sandy Ravage from Infinite Warfare Zombies. Now, when you pack a bunch of the Spaz 12, it becomes the Spaz 24, and it has a Z in place of the S for Spaz. Now, the really good thing about this weapon, personally, that I like so much, is it has 24 bullets per magazine as opposed to 8 when it's not pack-a-punch. Now, the good thing about this weapon is you can fire shots fairly rapidly and it does reload pretty fast, but at the same time it runs out of ammo fairly fast as well, which kind of sucks. Now, you can reload this weapon really fast, and also, like I said, the mobility is really high, so it's good for like training and things like that. But for me, like whenever I'm playing a game just to go for high rounds, I feel like this weapon's not really that useful. It's going to be one of those weapons that I'll grab from the box so I can hit the box again or something like that. So for that reason, it comes in at the number 9 spot. Coming in at the number 8 spot is going to be the blunderbuss. Now, this is the weapon from Advanced Warfare Exo Zombies, and unfortunately it was only on the last Exo Zombies map called the Scent. Now, personally, this was my absolute favorite gun from the game just because of how unique it was. Now, it did get brought into World War II Zombies, but no one voted for it, so we're just going to be talking exclusively about the Exo Zombies version. Now, for me, this weapon was really good, and it was great to upgrade with the different marks that you could get up to 20 or 25 if you did the Easter egg. But the thing about this weapon is it takes so long to reload. You basically need Exo Reload as a perk in order to use this weapon efficiently, and when you don't upgrade it at all, it's only a one-hit kill to around 10. It runs out of ammo decently fast, and also you have to pay 2,500 to get the next mark upgrade version. And the thing about that is this weapon just simply does not get enough points. So overall, it's a good weapon. It's fun to use, and as you can see here, I'm using it in the Oz boss fight on Descent, but it's just not good enough, so it comes in at the number 8 spot. Coming in at the number 7 spot is going to be the Rack 9 from Infinite Warfare Zombies. Now, I didn't feel like getting this weapon from the box because I spent about an hour hitting the magic wheel and I just couldn't get it. So instead, I decided to jump into a boss fight on Spaceland. Now, overall, this weapon is still really good. It can one-hit zombies, according to people on Twitter, up till round 50, which is insane. And it's actually a pretty decent weapon. Now, in Infinite Warfare Zombies, I didn't really use that many weapons. I use like the NV4 most of the time, or like the FHR, something really good that could kill zombies fast. The Mauler Sentinel was my personal favorite. Now, this weapon is actually a really good shotgun, and I was kind of surprised how good it actually was. considering that it can one-hit zombies in the boss fight. Not only that, and like people said, past round 50 is definitely pretty insane. So this one comes in at the number 7 according to how many votes it got. And once again, this list was completely fan voted, so just keep that in mind for the remainder of the list. Coming in at the number 6 spot is going to be my favorite shotgun from Black Ops 2 altogether, and that is the KSG. Now unfortunately it was only on Origins and Black Ops 2, so it's kind of overshadowed by a lot of the different weapons that are available on the map, like the STG, the MB40, the MG08, things like that, and even the staffs. No one really knows about this weapon too much, and it's completely underrated. Now the Mistmaker is the pack-a-punch version, and it's really strong. It deals a ton of damage to every single zombie. It also has a ton of ammo, 84 in reserve and 28 per magazine, which makes it really good. Now personally, this is one of my favorite weapons in all of zombies, and like I said, I think it's really underrated. I'm glad some people voted for it on Twitter, and it comes in at the number 6 spot. Coming in at the number 5 spot is going to be the Olympia from Black Ops 1. This is where it first appeared. It also appeared in Black Ops 2 in the starting rooms of a couple maps, and in Black Ops 3 it also appeared, but it was only in multiplayer. Unfortunately, they never ended up bringing it over to zombies. Now when you pack-a-punch it, it becomes the Hades. Now the real big downside about this weapon is it's basically a double barrel shotgun. It only has 2 shots per like reload, so it's really unfortunate. Now it does have 60 bullets in reserve, but only 2 per magazine, which is really unfortunate, like I said. And the really cool thing about the pack-a-punch version called the Hades is it has incendiary rounds, so the zombies catch on fire. Now basically this is a one shot up until round 19 or 20 in Black Ops 1, which really doesn't make it that good. Now if you have double tap in Black Ops 2, it's going to be a lot stronger and definitely more efficient, but it's just not the best shotgun in my opinion, simply because it's basically a first room weapon on all the maps. Now I would say that this weapon is underrated, but it's only good if you pack-a-punch it. If you don't pack-a-punch it, it's only going to last you like a few rounds, up until like round 6 or 7 maybe. So it's really not the best weapon, only when you pack-a-punch it, and it comes in at the number 5 spot according to you guys for votes, which is pretty surprising. I thought this one was definitely not going to get as many votes as some of the others, so it comes in at the number 5 spot. Coming in at the number 4 spot is going to be the M1897 trench gun. Now this is a beastly shotgun, and I love using it in World at War whenever I play that game, just because of how OP this weapon is. Now it has 10 shots per magazine or 60 in reserve ammo as well, and when you pack-a-punch it, it's called the gut shot. Now this thing can literally destroy zombies out like a bunch of rounds no matter what. Just the base version kills zombies after round 12, which is pretty good, and every single dog round it's perfect for killing zombies. So I always loved buying it off the wall in the animal control area of Darius, because it would just wreck the dogs every single dog round, which was great. And personally, the camo on Darius just looks so sick when you pack-a-punch it as well. Obviously Darius was the first map you could pack-a-punch it in. Now overall, I thought this weapon was fantastic, and it's one of my favorite to use whenever I play on World at War, like I said. So the trench gun comes in at the number 4 spot. I'm glad you guys paid some respect to the old shotguns from Call of Duty. It's always great to see some World at War weapons come up pretty high on the list, and yeah, it came in at the number 4 spot. Coming in at the number 3 spot is the first Black Ops 3 shotgun on the list, and that is the 205 Brekkie. And when you pack-a-punch it, it becomes the Stellar Screech. Now for me, this is my favorite shotgun from the game besides the KRM. Now I personally love the Brekkie because it's semi-automatic, so it's not full auto, but you still have to use your trigger finger to shoot it, and it does have very high damage, and it has a lot of ammo in reserve, 120 as well as 24 per magazine, which is really nice. Now I personally think this weapon is super underrated as well. Everyone, the first thing that comes to mind is the Haymaker when they think of shotguns from Black Ops 3 or the KRM, and unfortunately those are the rest of the list. But overall, I really do love the Brekkie. It just doesn't get a lot of love, so it came in at the number 3 spot. I also forgot to include the fact that people saw this in the Voyage of Despair trailer, so there's a chance we might see it in Black Ops 4 if it wasn't just a placeholder for the trailer. So I think that's pretty cool, and honestly, I'd be pretty happy if it did come back in Black Ops 4 Zombies. Coming in at the number 2 spot, I kind of already spoiled it. It is the Haymaker 12. Now, this is a fully automatic shotgun from Black Ops 3 Zombies, and it's really strong. When you pack a punch it, it becomes the shoe shining 100, has 25 bullets per magazine and 125 bullets in reserve, as opposed to 64 in reserve and 16 per magazine. So it's definitely really good when you pack punch it. This thing is literally a beast at killing panzers, and it's really fun to use in the boss fight and things like that. So overall, the Haymaker 12 comes in at the number 2 spot. Alright guys, in this list we have 2 honorable mentions, and the first one is going to be the Stakeout from Black Ops 1. Now this is a weapon that shoots a slingshot from Black Ops 1. It's really good. You can buy it off the wall on most maps in Black Ops 1. Personally, it's decent. I would never usually buy this weapon because it's not that great for points, but it's still a very effective shotgun, even on somewhat later rounds. And the other one is going to be the HS-10. Now when you pack a bunch of this weapon, it becomes the Typhoid and Mary, and you get dual wield HS-10s, which is really nice. Now the big drawback of the HS-10 is it runs out of ammo so quickly, which is a huge downside and why it only came as an honorable mention. So those are the 2 honorable mentions for this list. And coming in at the number 1 spot is going to be the KRM-262 from Black Ops 3 Zombies. Now, the fact that this is a wall weapon in Black Ops 3 just made this weapon the weapon of choice for most maps, including killing panzers on Horizon Drac. It's so good. Now, it only has 64 bullets in reserve and 16 bullets per magazine when it's pack-a-punched, and it becomes the Dagon's Glare, not to be confused with the Dragon's Glare. This weapon is just so good for killing panzers. You can reload it really fast because it loads 4 rounds at once, which is insane. So literally boom, fully reloaded 16 rounds. It has a lot of damage, and it's just a really good shotgun. And I'm not surprised that this got a ridiculous amount of votes over on Twitter. So anyways guys, that is going to be the top 10 shotguns in Call of Duty Black Ops Zombies, including Advanced Warfare and Infinite Warfare Zombies. So you guys can't get mad at me, but this is the last list where I include other games besides Treyarch. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you did enjoy the video. Please drop a like and subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you guys in the next one on Tuesday. Peace out guys.